Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing. I am back on Facebook Live today to show you 2 ideas with the new Paper Pumpkin Kit Broadway star. But I want to encourage you also to do this with any stamp set that you have at home. So if you don't have the kit, you can do this with your images. So I really want you to tune in, to leave me your love, leave me your comments, and at the end, as I usually do, I love bringing you a word of inspiration. And today I'm gonna talk to you about defeating disappointment. So I hope you join me and you stick with me till the end. So let me tell you what I'm gonna do today. Last week, I opened this box, the Paper Pumpkin Broadway star, and I show you 2 ideas with just a stamp set and inspired by the color coordination that the kit actually brings, okay? So I just looked at this and I went ahead and did this, so you can check the other Facebook Live I created. It's also on my YouTube channel, but I made those 2. And then I thought, well, what else can I make with this simple stamp set? Really, this stamp set is really simple. It came with 1 image and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentiments and some little sparkles right here. Hi, Shannon. So good to see you here today. I'm excited to show you what I made with this. Hi, Narissa. Hello, hello. We are creating blessings today, and I want to show you what I did with that cake image, okay? I told you it was going to be about glitter, so get ready to get a little messy. But before I go there, let me show you what I did. This is the card that I got inspired to do, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a close-up here because I want to see if you're able to see the shine on it. On this section right here, there is like a clear lacquer on top of those 2 layers of cake, and I decided to do a rainbow cake this time, so I'm super excited. And again, to do the same technique I did in my last Facebook Live, which was repeating the sentiment. So you see how I use all of the stamp sets from the kit and just my regular cardstock that I have, and I also use the twine that came with the kit. And this twine is really interesting to use. The best way for me to use it is as a bow, and I'll show you how to make that bow soon. But let's go ahead and start making this card because I am really excited to show you. I hope my camera picks everything well. I think that's better. Thank you for the love. And I'm going to put all dimensions below later on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to pick this little Whisper White cardstock right here, and I'm going to bring my lovely lipstick color, and I'll show you what I did. Actually, I took one of my punches, and any punch or any circle punch, any circle framelit works, and I went ahead and I punch a circle right there. This is actually the 2.5 circle punch. Many of you already have it, so go ahead and use it, or you can use a smallie one if you wish, but I put it like this, okay? So I'm going to take my lovely lipstick, and this is the same color that came with the Paper Pumpkin kit, okay? So we are going to make a little bit of a background, a little bit different than the ones that they use in the kit, which is with the banner, and the ones that I use here too. As you see, I also created my banner as a background last week. Today I'm going to do a little bit different, and I'm just going to cover a little bit of it. So I took a piece of Daffodil Delight and my black ink, and I stamped the It's Your Day. I stamped it 3 times. Hello, Patricia. Good morning. Thank you for being here today. I am going to be dealing today with glitter, Patricia, and with some coloring too, so I hope to inspire you. I'm also going to be using some of our crystal lacquer, and you know what? I realized that they expired that. They retired it, but it's something that can be found anywhere, and many of you already have it. So that's what I did with my sentiment, and I realized I don't have my cutter in here, so do I take the leap of faith and cut it by scissors? All the things I do on Facebook Live, but I'm gonna do it all because of you, okay? I don't have my cutter and I don't want to go away from my camera, so I'm gonna try to cut this ones just by hand. You know, you're pushing me here not to be a perfectionist, but you know I would use my cutter at any time. Hello, Mary, you made it. So excited to see you here. Oh, Patricia, you said glitter, coloring, love both. Me too. And I think this kit is exciting to just inspire us to do new things, okay? We just have to be creative. This is a linear image, the image of the cake. is a linear image. And sometimes we struggle with linear images, but you can also do a lot of things with them. So, okay, here we have our background. Here we have our sentiments already cut out. I went ahead and used one of the stitch shapes, framelits, and cut a little plate. And it's a gold plate that we are going to put right there. Again, I usually put all of my dimensions in my blog or in my YouTube channel. It's a little easier for those who want to replicate the idea. I'm going to take my cake and I'm just using my Momenta ink. Hello, I see your big hola in there. And who said something about clusters? I forget how effective stamps can be in a clusters. Nice example of this in your pretty cards. Yes, sometimes we need to just make them powerful even though they're small. So that's what I did to start, okay? And to create this cake here, what I did is that I brought my old forgotten watercolor pencils. Okay, if you know me well, I don't use watercolor pencils very often, but hey, this is pushing me out of my comfort zone, and I thought it was time to make a rainbow cake. My kids love rainbow cakes. Who doesn't like rainbow cakes? They're just happy. Even if you don't taste them, they're just happy. So I'm going to take today out of my watercolor pencils, I am using my red, my blue, and my yellow. They look like Pool Party, Daffodil Delight, and Melon Mambo. I really don't know. I don't think they have. Yeah, they are. Ha ha. Melon Mambo. Oh, I lied. That's Bermuda Bay. Hi, Daisy. Qué bueno verte. It's a joy to see you. Daffodil Delight. Okay, so I'm going to use those. And the way I started, I don't have much of a point in there, but I'm going to try to do it. I'm just going to color right here, and I'm going to try to stay not touching the black, okay? I'm not going to touch the black lines. I'm going to try very hard to stay a little bit away from it. Can you see well what I'm doing in there? I hope you can. The tripod thing, the arm that is holding my phone, does not let me see exactly what I'm coloring. I see it with my eyes, hello, but not through the phone. You see it through the phone. So if you see it well, just tell me, yeah, it looks good. Woohoo! I can see it. Nice. Okay, so did you see that? I color and I try the best I could not to touch those lines. Then I come and I found my blender pen. It's one of the pens that Stampin' Up carry for the longest time. And it's really neat because there I have it a little dirty. Haha. I'm going to just blend, and you'll see how that looks right there. Blend that color and it looks so nice. I'm using Whisper White cardstock, and you see why I left those edges without coloring, because I want to color them when I actually move the color, okay? So this is a very neat way of making your cake whatever color you want, okay? And this card has a little bit of pink, different than the lovely lipstick, but it's good. I'm excited to use it anyway. I like pink. So, and my daughters like pink. Many people like pink. Anyhow, here we go. I am coloring my cake. And I'm going to do one color at a time. So then after I do this, the next step is going to be my Wink of Stella, because I want to add some good glittery effect to it. Now I'm going to clean it on my paper. Look how cool this is. You just clean it. You can see it fine. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, so there I clean it. And now I'm going to bring my blue first. And look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to color right here. I'm trying not to touch the lines again. But I'm going to color right there, and then I'm going to color the top of this cake right here. And I love bringing you ideas that you can even go home and think, well, I don't have that cake, but I have this other linear image, and I can maybe do about the same thing with it. Hey, go for it. Use your stamps. And now I'm gonna blend. That's what blender pens do. I'm going to blend my color a little bit here. Tisha, never have used watercolor pencils. Oh, Tisha, these are really nice, okay? I am not a watercolor girl. I don't do much of watercoloring. I do like the effect, but I rarely use it. I don't know why. Maybe because I like doing things really fast. Hello, people. I homeschool. I have 3 kids. I have a hubby. I have a very busy life. And I usually just, you know what? I escape. I just locked the door of my room, left the kids doing their chores. And I escaped to watercolor today. And though I'm not a fantastic watercolor person, anybody can do this, right? Anybody can just make it work. And I love using this one. So here, I don't want to mix my yellow with my blue. So I'm trying to stay away from it, okay? I'm not trying to make a green here. So I'm going to try to stay away, but I want to move it a bit. And if you think about a cake, usually the cakes look just like that. You know, the rainbow cakes looks just like that. And Urrutia, that was colored. I love it though. You thought it was a sticker. Oh, that is such a cool compliment right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like yesterday I saw a scrapbook page that someone made and I thought it was real paper. The lady did it on digital, on the computer. And I was like, what? No way. Well, this is Wink of Stella. Okay, so this was my next step. So I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and I'm going to put it, and you may not be able to see it much, but it is like a glittery pen. So it will add some glitter to it. I'm going to clean it here just in case it grabs some of that. I'm going to go through my blue first, okay? Clean it again in case it has a little bit because I don't want to mix them. And I'm going to put a little bit, just tap, tap, tap on top of that yellow, okay? And let's see if you can see the end result. It's really hard to see on the camera, I believe. I don't know if you can see the shine, but it's really cute. Wink of Stella is my favorite, Mary said. Yes, it is. And it's like a saver for anything. It just makes it look like a sticker, like Nerissa said, like a sticker. So anyhow, after you do that, then you're going to take some, in this case, I use some of my rhinestones. Okay, I just have a few. Look at that. And I put them around. So I don't want to do all that right now because it's going to take me forever, but I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put all of my pretty rhinestones on the top. So what I did is that I brought another one that I colored for you, and I'm going to show you what I did to add this nice lacquer. And if you have this is one of it. Actually, I checked the catalog and I noticed that it retired, so but that doesn't mean that we cannot use it, right? Clear Craft lacquer. So if you have that in your stash, or even if you have, oh, where is it? Okay, there's another type of glue that Stampin' Up has that is like a fine tip glue. If someone remembers the name, just post it at the bottom so I can see it. I'm pretty sure you can use that one too, because I've used it, but mine got stuck and I haven't used it in forever. So this one was fluid and nice. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put some of this just inside that layer. And you're going to see how cool that's going to look. And this tip is pretty fine, so you're able to just choose where you want to put it. I'll show it to you in a second, a little bit of a close-up. Let me put it here. Da, 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 da. You have background music with me today. Haha. Can you tell I enjoy doing this? Yes, I enjoy doing this. My goodness. That's why I invite you to my crazy world. And I do things in a little bit of a hurry, but life is full. Life is good. God is amazing. And I am blessed. So, okay, so let me show you. Let me show you what I did. So, what do you think? Let's see if you can see it there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a full layer of lacquer there. Maybe you can see it right there. Okay, so then you put that on the side to dry, okay? And since I created this idea yesterday, ta-ta! I made one yesterday just so that we can actually use it for our card and we can finish our card nicely. So here's this, and I still have not done my, I haven't done the word is not coming, the twine bow. And I want to show you that because it's a little bit, that twine is interesting. I don't use it for everything. It twists a lot, and not all of the twine that Stampin' Up sells is like that, okay? I have another twine that doesn't do that at all. Like this twine that I used last week is the one that Stampin' Up sells, and it's very soft and it doesn't kink as much. But this one, because of the little twist of gold that it has, it kinks. It kind of, I don't know, it goes the opposite way. So I try to do something like this. I'll show you what I mean with that. I try to do something like this, right, and just put it, and it sort of goes in the directions that I don't like. And I'm very picky with my twine. So I decided that I was not going to use it. So anyhow, this is the way I do my bows. I'm going to show you how I do my bows. I go around my fingers right here, and I have 3 fingers, correct? I measure about as you can see, and you see in my other cards, I like long bangs. How do you call that? Long ends of the ribbon. Oh, well, the bangs, okay? My bangs. So I'm going to cut another piece right here. Yes. Amen, Tisha. You heard something I said about the Lord, I'm sure. Okay, here I go. Are you following me? That one's too unkinked, but this is going to bring it all together. You'll see. And I'm going to pray while I do this that it looks all pretty because I'm live. And I'm trying to show you how to make a nice bow. Woohoo! I think I made it. I think I made it nice. Look how cute that looks. This is my favorite type of ribbon with bow with twine, okay? And it's the one that I'm going to use on the top. It's a celebration. It's your day is what it says. Woohoo! This came with the scissors. It's a celebration. Okay, so where is my... This one is right here. And you are going to be amazed by my mess. But I decided... Yeah, I decided to put a bunch of dimensional around this card. This is going to go right there. Right there. Pretty. Awesome. I'm going to take a little bit of my snail adhesive and put my plate. Again, this is one of the stitch shapes. And I put it as a plate right here. There you go. Very nice. Okay. And we are going to find our already dried. Remember, the other one is drying. Our already dried cake. And I'm going to put this one with some dimensionals too on top of my, I just want everything to pop. Okay. Everything to pop and look pretty. So we're going to put it in there. If you have nails, you do what I'm doing. If not, you grab a little paper piercer or tweezers like my amiga Leticia does. She has some tweezers and she picks all this out with tweezers. It's kind of neat. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. And where are my, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day. It's your day goes here, it's your day goes there. And it's your day goes over here too. And let me use, I'm going to use my glue because it's a little quicker. Okay, so I'll put this one right here. Are you liking this card so far? It is fun. Hola, Pito. So good to see you live. Woohoo! I'm excited doing cards because I love it. And I love inspiring people doing cards like me. It's so relaxing. It's such a blessing. So here we go. Okay, so we are almost done. And where is my pretty bow? Here is the bow. This is the first card that we're going to make. And I have another one for you. And then another sample that I want to show you. So don't go. Let me find my glue dots. Glue dots. Here you are. And I'm going to take a glue dot and put it right here on the top. And that's where I'm going to put my bow. Okay. My bow is going to go right here. So get all that pretty twine that you have and get your bows going. And that is the first card that we made, okay? So I watercolor, I put a little bit of Wink of Stella, and I also put some lacquer because I wanted that cake to really look festive. So did you like this card? Woohoo! I love it. Okay, I made another quicker card. Here you go. Here's one of them. This is It's Your Day. And this is about the same idea. I made a little bow right there. And look, I did that while it dried because I left it at night. So I let them with the legs up. The idea is to come down. Aha! Now it wants to stay up. But anyhow, it's the same idea. I watercolor. Actually, no. I'm lying to you. Oh, you're so sweet, Narissa. Okay, here, I did not watercolor. I used, what did I use? Okay, I took this. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to show you what I did. You see my pad? Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, thank you. I squeeze my pad a little bit, and look what happens. That little pool of ink is there. And then I took my same blender pen, okay, and I grabbed a little bit of that ink, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, and I started coloring my cake. You see what I did? Can you see it? Woohoo! I did that with both colors. So there's many ways that you can, and then this is so cool because you can clean it. Look, you clean it just on a piece of paper. And it stays moist as long as you keep them close. They stay moist and they're really, really good for blending your watercolors or even picking up some ink from your ink pad. So there you have it. This one was done with the ink pads. This one was done with the watercolor. And now I want to do another one because this is such a cute image. And if you receive this kit, the Paper Pumpkin kit, and you have this image, people, you paid for this. You need to use that image the best ways possible. So I'm going to give you another idea. If you don't like watercoloring, but you like a glittery mess, oh my goodness, you are about to be excited with me. This is my other idea with the cake. I actually put some glitter on it, and you are wondering how in the world I did that. I'm going to show you. Okay, so who of you have a very cool box that has just glitter all over? This is my family and friends box. And can you believe it's organized? Yeah, it is because I don't use it much. Who uses glitter a lot? I don't use it much. My kids use it, so I want to look for it. And I found that I can actually add glitter to my cake very nicely. So here is the parts of my card that I am creating this time. And I'll put all dimensions on my YouTube and on my blog, stampin'upblessing.com, later on. And I have all this. This is going to go here. You see, everything is pretty much done. Then I took some of the stitch shapes as the circle ones, and I stamped that cake a bunch of times. So let's do that real fast. Okay, I just took my cake. I'll have to get me a blender pen. Blender pen. It's really nice. I have them since a long time ago, and they are really easy to use. And the cool thing about them, particularly, is that you can use them on Whisper White and in cardstock. I like that. I like that I can use them on Whisper White, and I don't necessarily need to have the watercolor paper for that. It just makes things very easy for me. Hi, Glendy. So good to see you here. You never used it except Wink of Stella. Yes, Wink of Stella is really good. I like it. Okay, so the first thing I did for this next card is I stamped all of my nice cakes. I need the space, so I'm going to move the card over there. I stamped my cakes, okay, and I have all of the parts for my card somewhere right here. I want to show you a little tip that I just discovered from the new embossing folders that Stampin' Up! Is bringing. Okay, have you noticed that line right there? That was absolutely awesome. Thank you, Glendis, for the kisses. Love it, love it, love it. I love that they put that line. Look, 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 look. You have a line in here in the front of your embossing folder. So if you have not noticed that line, I did. And when you put, this is a 4 inch by 5.5, okay? So this is 4 inch, 5.5. And I put it in the center, and look what I was able to do. I just matched it right there with that line so that I knew that my lines were going to be straight. And I really like whoever came with that idea. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you put it there and you know for sure your lines are going to be straight because your paper is straight in there. Okay, so I did that with a Big Shot. And I'm going to show you what else I did. So let's start here. Let's put some things together. So here I'm going to bring my tape and I'm going to bring my twine. And I'm going to cut just a little bit right there. I'm gonna show you how I deal with this type of twine that kinks a little bit, okay? Because it does kink, and it's because of the gold that is intertwined into it. It's a little kinky. I don't know. Is that a word? I'm Puerto Rican, people. You have to forgive me. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a word, but do you understand what I mean when it kinks? Kind of, I don't know. It kind of goes the wrong direction. The stitch shapes, framelits really adds so much. Yes, very versatile. Oh my dear, did I pronounce that well? Versatile, whatever. You know what I meant, Patricia. So this is the way this card is gonna go. I'm immediately gonna go ahead and glue it to where I want it because I'm really not doing anything else with this. Da da da, choo, 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 choo. I don't have background music, so I make my own. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I did this right. Yeah, I think I did it right. There I go. No, I did not. Oh, the joys of card making in front of other people. There you go. You have a little bit of that on the top. And now I have all of my beautiful cakes that I'm going to be putting here and here and here and here. You see? Just like that. And this one is going to come over here. And I'm going to show you how in the world I did that glitter on top of it. I did use my layering circles for this shape right here that is going to go behind it. I'm going to bring a sheet of, this is just construction paper, okay? And I'm going to bring my liquid glue. Thank you, Tisha. You like my music. I love it. Okay, and I'm going to use my favorite liquid glue is the Tombow Monopole Multi-Purpose or something like that, liquid glue. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting glue around the layer of my cake. I actually just want to put it on the frosting. Okay, this is the frosting of my cake. So I'm going to put it around here. And again, I'm giving you ideas that you can use to fill any linear image that you have at home. Okay, if you don't have this particular piece of cake, feel free to use it with a flower or with anything, you know, and you can use the sketches that I'm showing today too. Again, I usually post on my blog all dimensions, and if you have questions, you can always ask me. My joy is to inspire you to create, to get out of a funk. If you're like, oh, I don't know what to make. Well, I'm giving you ideas. So you go and start. And as soon as you start, it just flows, okay? Because there's a gift in you and it just keeps flowing. you started doing this, and I know that there's a gift in you. So there I have it. I put some nice glue on top, and then I went, and honestly, I know Stampin' Up has some glitter, and it's like silver, it's a diamond glitter or something, but no, I'm not using that one because my twine has gold, and I went ahead and did it. Look, I did it with this one, with the silver, but when I went ahead to put it on the top of this one, I'm like, that doesn't go, you know, no. So I decided to bring my kids' glitter, yay, the one I bought like, I don't know, 10 years ago for my kids to make a mess. Yes, that one is the one that I brought, and I'm just gonna put some, oh my goodness, yeah, powerful. That's a lot of glitter, people. You're gonna love this. Oh my goodness, I made a mess, but look how cute this looks. Don't you think that looks amazing? I absolutely love it. Yes, you are going to get glittery, but this is why I invited you to a fun Facebook Live. I said you have to come and watch the fun. Okay, I'm not going to throw away that glitter, okay? I am not. I'm going to do this right here, and then I'm going to put it on top of this, and I'm going to go to my trash can. Haha! You cannot see me, but I'm putting the glitter in my thing. On top of my trash can, so that whatever extra goes to my trash can. So I'll put this aside, and let's finish this card, okay? So here I have, oh, where's the parts of my card? Where are they? People, come on, help me here. Here they are. Okay, who liked the glitter? You have to tell me that you like it. I've never been a glitter person, but when I saw this this set, I was like, yep, I'm sold on it. I'm putting frosting on that. I don't know how I'm going to put frosting, but I'm going to put frosting. And I did frosting. I did frosting with lacquer. I did frosting with a watercolor, with a wink of Stella, and now with glitter because it's absolutely fun. And that's the reason why I'm doing it. Okay, so I want to put that one under. Okay, nice tip. Thank you, Patricia, for your comments. I love that you are here with me today. And I have this, and I need to find my dimensionals. Here they are. Let me close my glue before it dries. Oh, okay. I'm going to put this here. And the only thing I think I'm missing, I don't know if you can see that. I think you can now. The only thing I'm missing is my sentiment. And you must be wondering where I got that sentiment. That Celebrate sentiment, this one right here, came from one of my paper pumpkin kits like 2 or 3 months ago. I'll show it to you in a minute. But let me put this where it goes. Right there. And this areas here you can clean up. Or blow on them. Oh, I have to share with you. Yesterday I was praying with my boy, and my little boy woke up a little late, and he said that he couldn't sleep. You know, something was going on, and I went to his room and I prayed with him, and it was interesting because I was feeling a bit disappointed for some things that happened. But when I cannot do that yet. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so there it goes. There's my cake. There, I'm putting it there. And I need to find my little piece of Whisper White. Here it is. I just have a little strip of Whisper White, and this is the stamp set that I'm using. And what I'm using is just, you know, I have a little bag like this full of Whisper White strips, okay? When you cut your cardstock and you have extras, those are my extras. So this is one of my extras, and this is one of the stamp sets from the past paper pumpkin. So I'm going to open my lovely lipstick again, stamp my Celebrate on it right here. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. And you know, there's many reasons to celebrate. I was telling you about my boy. I went to pray with him, and yesterday I went to bed and I was a little bit disappointed, and it was interesting. It was interesting how the Lord deals with us, because my boy woke up and I said, do you want me to go to your bed with you? And he said, yeah. So I went with him to bed, and he said, he actually prompted me to pray for him. And when I started praying for him, I started praying blessings over him and saying how the Lord is for him and never against him, and that the Lord is with you all the days of your life, and you are going to go from triumph to triumph. You know, I started declaring all these things over my boy, and then I thought, wait a second, that's just for me too. You know, I was blessed with the prayer I made for my boy. And when I was praying, I felt the voice of the Holy Spirit just saying, you know what, there is a wind of faith coming your way. And I felt it. I was like so interesting. So now that I was blowing over my glitter, I remember that phrase, a wind of faith, just, I don't know, just blessing us. If you give me two more seconds here, I'm going to make another bow because I really want to. It's right there. I love when the Lord speaks to us in different ways. I have so much glitter I can use, said Patricia. Oh, there's something very profound about praying for our kids. Yes, indeed. And it's like when you least expect it, you're so blessed by them. And the Lord is so faithful to always show up when you pray. When you just open your mouth and you pray the word and you pray his promises. And even when you pray for others, I was not even praying for me. I was praying for my boy. Wait, I messed this up a bit. I'm talking and I'm forgetting how to do this. Ha. I did that right. Okay, Tisha, you're here testing me with my bow. Okay, I think I can do this. Where's the other piece? Where did I put it? I had another piece. Did it fall? I don't know. Okay, I'll grab another since... Oh, it's right here. Okay. So let's make my little bow here. I'm almost done with this card. My friends, thank you so much for connecting with me. I love what the Lord is doing in our lives. And I want to share a word with you because when I woke up this morning, I remember that wind of faith, how the Lord blows faith. He even helps us, giving us faith. You see what I told you about kinking? Look at that bow. Kind of kinks a little bit. Okay, so I need a glue dot, and this card is going to be done. Which of the two was your favorite? I don't know, but I'm very curious to know if you like them, if you're going to try any of these ideas with any of your images, and if you do, hello people, I also need encouragement, and I love when you send me your ideas, when you post them, when you email them, when you say, hey, you did this and I liked it and I tried it. Thank you, Patricia, Tisha, you've all done that, and I love it. So there is the card for today. You have two beautiful cards. You have one with glitter and you have one with watercoloring and lacquer. Okay, great bow making technique. Thank you so much. There is a Bible verse that really caught my heart this morning. My previous pastor, Pastor Dan in Harvest House, used to say that your gift will make room for you. Your gift will open. And I always heard that expression. I didn't know where it came from. It actually came from the Bible. Hello. It's Proverbs 18:16 says, a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. Another version says, a gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. And I thought that is so cool. And it's so cool that you have a gift in you. You and I, we have a gift to share with others. God placed a gift in your life and you cannot just put it in a box. It's there to shine. But you have to remember, the first thing is you have a gift. The second thing is, hey, that gift is gonna get persecution. It's gonna get oppression. The enemy does not like your gift, does not like what you do. So do not be surprised when people go against it, people that cannot understand your gift, people that do not even see it or appreciate it because of ignorance, please be very aware that you will receive oppression. You will receive persecution. The enemy will come against you. But I want to remind you how you will defeat disappointment today. And the way that you're going to defeat disappointment is going to the word and remembering to put your expectation on God. You cannot put your expectation on people. You cannot put your expectation on your boss. You cannot put your expectation, in your customers making sales for you. You cannot put your expectation in no man and government. Nobody. Your expectation needs to be in God if you are to live a life without disappointment. Disappointments will come, but you need to defeat them. You cannot live with them. You cannot drag them around, okay? And that's a third point that just kept in my heart. The blessing of the Lord is the one that enriches a man, and it adds no trouble with it. It adds no sorrow. So if you feel troubled or you feel sorrow for something that someone else did to you or that is going around your life, you need to remember that that is coming from the enemy. It is not coming from the Lord, because the blessing of the Lord is the one that enriches you, is the one that makes you strong, is the one that makes you joyful. It's exciting. And last but not least, I want to leave you with this. You need to refuse to live under disappointment. You totally need to refuse it. You have to press on. You have to go against it, okay? You cannot stay with that in your heart. I refuse this morning to be offended by those who harm me. I refuse this morning to live in darkness. I refuse this morning to live in heaviness. You're not called to live heavy. You're called to live lighthearted. The word of God says that the load is easy and his burden is light. The burden of Christ is light, is easy for you. It is not for you to get a heavy burden. It is not yours, so let it go. You have to refuse to walk with it, and you have to refuse to get offended. That is very important. If your expectation and your eyes are on the Lord, use your gift to bless others. Keep serving. Keep using your gift of encouragement. Keep using your gift of card making. Keep using your gift of just calling someone and saying, how are you doing today? Do not be discouraged if others don't appreciate what you have, because the blessing of the Lord is with you, and the Lord is going to show you his face, and you are going to live a full life. Not the one that comes to steal, kill, and destroy is the enemy, but Jesus came to give you life and give you life to the fullest. So I just want to encourage you with these words today. I am on fire for what is in my heart today. Many people live bitter and live disappointed because they put their expectation on men. Your expectation cannot be on other people. Your expectation needs to be in Christ Jesus, your Lord and Savior. So God bless you. I'm super excited. The Lord did not call you to walk defeated. The Lord called you to walk in victory, and he wants you to walk in that victory today. So share it with others. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please leave me your comments below. Leave some likes, some love, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm just so thankful for you. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video, hopefully next Monday. And you can find more videos of me in YouTube on my channel, Stamp a Blessing. Thank you to everybody that was here today. It's been a blessing. Ciao, ciao.